Hey everybody, it's Yation Inchworm Phillips, and I'm here at Popes Florist right here in Waukegan, Illinois. Tonight I'm going to be interviewing the owner. I'm going to be building my own bouquet so all of you can know why you need to come out and support this local business. It is so much fun and it's a vibe in here right now. So make sure all of you tune in to this episode of Wiggling on the Street. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Wiggling on the Street on the Inchworm Show. I'm your host, Yation Inchworm Phillips, and I'm so excited right now because when this comes out, we're going to be in the month of April.
Oh.
And April showers bring May flowers.
Come on now.
And we're here at the Floral Shop.
Hey.
Popes Florist.
Hey.
That's where we at right now.
Come on now.
You gotta rub that together.
I like that. You better work it.
Sometimes I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes. And I'm here with the owner of this beautiful flower shop, Popes Florist, Miss Carmen.
Hi. Thank
Hello.
you. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about how this got started.
Yeah, so this actually started back in 1988.
Wow.
So
I was one. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That's all right. We're not going to talk about how old I was. But it started with my husband's aunt. Her name is Jean Pope.
Okay.
And she started what was Jean's Floral Design. So she started back on Genesee Street in 1988.
Wow.
And then it transitioned to Popes Florist. I think she became Popes Florist around 1995, somewhere along those lines. And that's who we are and who we have been since. So that's kind of the history. Yeah, been here for a long time.
Yeah,
long time serving this community.
Let's talk about what your interest, like how you got involved. Of course, it's through your husband, right? But did you always have an interest for flowers and plants?
Yeah, no. No, not at all. So what really happened was about probably 5 or 6 years ago, my aunt started talking about retiring. She wanted to retire. At that time, she'd been doing it for about 25 years.
Yeah.
You know, she's getting up in age, not old, but
you still look good.
yeah, you know, she's doing her thing. But she was really having a hard time finding a buyer for the shop.
Wow.
And so back then I was like, I wonder if it's something that I could do. I did help her like in the shop with, you know, the finance side of it, like being in the office, handling paperwork. Didn't do anything with flowers. That's not my specialty back then. But after a couple years, you know, I really started praying about like, God, is this something that we're supposed to do? Like, should we take this? Is this where we're supposed to go? And so after a whole lot of prayer,
Okay.
it finally came to be that yes, we were supposed to take it. So
That's awesome.
that's how we got here, and we've been here since 2020. So right, you know, before the pandemic hit.
Ooh.
Talk about a time to start a business.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Jesus.
But you got carried through. You still here.
We made it on through.
Yes,
Hallelujah.
yes. I was first introduced to Popes Florist by Tia Williams.
Yes.
She was here, I think a couple years ago, or
At least 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and she was always posting and talking about everything. Oh, come to Popes Florist. You know, she's so animated. I love her.
That's it.
I love you, Tia. Okay. Yeah. So we were. She would be posting and talking about this place and how nice it was, and I've never found my way here, and I'm so glad I'm here today.
This is your first time
This
here?
is my first
Oh,
time
girl,
here.
welcome.
Yes. So I want to give everybody an opportunity to like get a tour and see what to expect, and then we're gonna do something a little bit fun after this, right? Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about what you serve? Like what kind of flowers? Is it flowers? Is it plants? What is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, right? So we do have flowers, we do weddings, we do events, we do funerals, you know, every day, whatever you need flower-wise, we actually can help you in that. We do have plants, we do have balloons, we have gifts, we have keepsakes. It's a full service floral shop, pretty much. So whatever you need flower-wise, we got you.
What's separate?
And we will be growing.
Oh, that's good to know. Say that again.
And we will be growing.
Okay.
So there's some things to come.
Yeah. So talk about how this local flower shop separates you from me just going over to Walmart or to Jewel or something to go get some flowers.
So that's a great question. Thank you. I wish you would have asked me that before, because I would have bought you some flowers from the store so you can literally see the difference.
Oh man.
But it truly is a big difference. So when you buy like a bouquet from Jewel or Mariano's or whatever, you don't know how long those flowers have been sitting there. And typically the lifespan of those flowers may be 3 days. You're lucky if you can get about a good week out of them. With our flowers, one of the chief, I'll say, compliments that we get is that our roses can last 2 weeks and beyond.
Wow.
So, and then with all of our roses are long stem roses. They're not, so your roses look like this when you buy them from the store. My roses literally come up to my hip almost.
Okay.
And I am 5'7".
Wow.
5'8", somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. But you get what I'm saying. They're tall roses. And I will literally tell people, you know, these are not cheap roses. So if you're looking for something that is like, you know, you want to, let's say you want to buy a lot of roses and you want to put it on a cemetery, because we've actually had that request before where somebody wanted to buy 100 white roses just to lay on someone's grave. Yeah, you probably don't want to get that from us. That's something where you want to save as much money as possible because you're not expecting them to last.
Right.
But if you want something that's quality, that's going to last, you need to come to Popes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
No problem. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about how you mentioned the pandemic. How were you able to push through and get through and survive? And we're still in it, but when it first happened, how did you?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly can't tell you how we made it. It's nothing but the grace of God.
Wow.
Because we weren't getting the business, right? And you would think with so many funerals that it would be coming in, but it wasn't, just because people didn't know what to expect in the beginning. And I'll tell you, when in March, when we literally had that shutdown, I told my aunt what we brought in that month. And she was like, I have never seen that in all of my 30 years of this business. It was that bad. So when I tell you, I don't know how we made it, nobody but God.
Yeah.
I am literally being serious. We didn't get any money from the government. We had no PPP, none of that.
No.
We literally just made our way by. And you know, I have to shout out the people who have been here for 20 plus years. So there is an amazing staff. Like, I don't do this by myself. Pat, Juanita, and Shannon, they have all been here for 20 plus years. So without them, we never would have made it.
Wow.
We never would have made it. So thank y'all so much for sticking by me.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, sometimes, well, everybody, when we were going through this pandemic, we needed to lean on each other.
Yeah.
It made you, you know, remind yourself that, okay, we need to be sticking together. So it's great that you had a great support system.
Oh my
still
gosh,
do.
yes. I thank God for them every day. They're amazing.
Yeah. Tell everybody just where they can follow you, where Popes Florist is, all that good stuff.
Okay, so we are located at 2116 Grand Avenue. That is on the corner of Berwick and Grand, right next to Georgia's Sky Road. So y'all can actually park in Georgia's parking lot and then walk on over. He don't mind. You know, we get along like that. We cool. But that's where we're located. You can follow us on Instagram at Popes WKGN. Same thing with Facebook. Did I say Instagram? I lied, y'all. We ain't got no Instagram. We on Twitter, though. You can see I don't do social media. But it's Popes WKGN. Yes. I think that's what it is. Girl, I might be lying.
Yeah, last question for you. Where do you see Popes Florist wiggling their way to in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, so again, another really good question. I definitely want to expand the business. Right now, we are trying different things. We're kind of evolving from some of the standard floral things, like we've expanded into the floral teddy bears and, you know, all of these kind of trending things that you can also get now. So in 5 to 10 years, I'm praying that we're still here. You will be.
You will be.
We're still here. We have our own place. And yeah, we'll be working into getting into another level of the market that we have yet to touch. So
Okay.
I don't want to say too much, but
Okay.
I am definitely excited about where we're headed.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for this.
No problem.
Yes, and now we're gonna head to the back because I got all these men in my DMs, you know what I mean, asking me, you know,
What can I get you? What can I get you? You know what I mean?
so I
Tell them to come to Popes.
Yeah, come to Popes Florist and give me some white roses, okay? I love white roses. I buy myself roses every couple of weeks.
Oh, do you?
I do. I buy myself white roses.
Now,
That's
where
how
you
I-
buying these roses
I
from?
know, but now that I know, I will be here.
Okay, all
I
right.
will be
Y'all
here.
heard that,
Yes,
right?
I
Okay.
will be here. I will be here to support. But yes, definitely come here. Okay, and say you getting some flowers for Inchworm. All right.
And we got you. We'll hook you up, right? I'm about to learn what she likes,
Yes,
so I
yes.
got you.
So we're gonna put together what are we putting together?
Well, you're going to put
Okay.
together.
Okay, I'm excited.
You're going to put together a little bouquet.
Okay,
So it's not gonna be something large, but we gonna put you to work. We gonna
Okay.
see what you can do.
I'm excited. Stay tuned for this.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Okay, so here we are. We're in the back of the shop.
Welcome
okay, where all of the work, all the stuff goes down. So what are we doing back here?
Okay, so you're going to pick out a vase, and this is actually something we do. We actually hold what we call wine and design, so you can bring like a couple of your friends,
that's
and you can make
nice.
your own bouquet.
That's nice.
I don't supply alcohol, so
Okay. BYOB.
BYOB, please leave all your spirits at home. But yeah, so pick out your vase. So we're gonna do something a little bit on a smaller scale. So you can pick either, you know, one of the cubes or the circular vase, whichever one that is kind of like grabbing you more than Lily.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. so-
I know.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna come on over here, and I'm gonna give you a couple of tidbits too. Like if you're buying flowers at a grocery store, right? Because I
Right.
know some of y'all still gonna go to the grocery store, and that's okay. Let me just help you understand something. So, particularly with roses, right? These are just called guard petals. So you're gonna pull these off, but feel that. So you feel how that's like nice and hard and it's pretty tight?
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy roses from the grocery store, give these a little squeeze. If they are really, really soft, they are not gonna last. Let me just grab one of these. So when they get to looking like this, now this is obvious that it's no good, but you see how soft that is?
Yeah.
That means that these roses are not gonna last very much longer. So we can go ahead and throw that in the trash.
So this means that they will last?
Yes.
Okay, right.
So
okay.
the harder it is,
Right.
the more life it has in it.
Okay. And how long do roses typically? They typically last a couple weeks, right? They
Yeah,
should.
depending on
Okay.
on where you get them from.
Right.
Again, you don't know how long they've been in the grocery store. So,
Okay.
and they're out. So if you keep it in a cooler temperature as well, it's going to help it to last a little bit longer. So
All right.
you want to keep that in mind as well. Okay, you ready to get this started?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so we're gonna pour. Now, this is just some water and flower food in here. This is not something that you buy from the store like this. This is just our creation.
I'm so excited.
It's written all over your face. I love it. I love it. Okay, so go ahead and pour this. You're gonna pour it in about 3/4 of the way up top.
I'm like a kid.
She's so gentle. Look at her. She's like she's scared to pour.
I am, because I'm clumsy and I don't want to
Oh,
mess
okay,
nothing
then
up.
yeah. That's all right. Okay, you good. You
Okay,
good.
see? Okay.
You good. You good. All right, so
And
we're gonna
what
put this
is
down.
this? What is this?
So it's just water and flower food.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a pre-made mixture of water and flower food that's going to help the life of the flowers as well.
Okay.
And then this is called Floral Tape. So what we do is we typically make like a little grid section on here.
Oh.
And then I'm going to let you do this next part. So you want to put that over. Come down just a little bit. Give yourself room. So we're just going to use the skinny tape. There you go. Same thing. Now, the
won't
trick
let it
though, yeah, is when you put it down, you just have your finger on that bottom section so you don't lose it. And don't cut my finger.
I won't. I won't.
All right, praise the Lord. Okay. All right, there you go. Now you do the last strip.
Okay. And it just goes across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like arts and crafts. You're
Yes,
doing great.
yes.
Okay, now fold that down so we don't lose that tip.
Okay, you do that part because I'm gonna mess it up.
Oh, you're fine. You just fold it down. So you just know where to start.
Right, okay.
All right, and so now we're gonna get some greens. Now this is called Pittosporum for people who like the technical name.
This is so pretty.
Oh, I'm not doing this, you're doing this. And so you're gonna kind of just cut off some pieces
I
there.
know, I slanted, right? Or
Yes.
does it matter?
I'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay, so just cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay.
I was always taught to slant it.
You wanna do that with your flowers.
Okay.
So these are greens, they are a little bit different. And then you're just gonna kind of put this around the edges. So you can get, this is actually creating like a little grid for you, right? Mm-hmm. And I know I'm just moving and cutting, I'm sorry, but
Should I move this?
no, you're good, because this is where you're gonna be. So I'm actually cutting this down a little bit more, just so you have more to work with. Okay, so now you're gonna kind of just corner them out.
Ooh.
Don't be scared, you can get it in there.
Okay,
It'll be all right.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Corner that out.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Okay, there you go, get you some more, and we're gonna put one more piece kind of in the middle. So this is gonna help your flowers also stay in place.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And just plop that sucker right on in the middle.
I was always wondering how that looks so pretty.
Yeah, see, now that's your grid, and that's gonna help your flowers actually stand up and stay in place. One way to know where to cut it is where you want it to stand, right? So if I wanted this tall, then I would cut along the bottom of the base here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but if I want it here, same thing. So you kind of hold it up next to your vase to see where you want it to lay.
Okay.
And then you cut at that particular point. Okay. Yeah, let's start with the lily. Isn't that pretty?
It's so pretty.
And when it
I don't
opens
wanna
up,
cut it.
you gotta cut it. You gotta cut it.
Okay,
So you found out where you want it to cut, right? Let me give you the cutters.
I don't want to cut this.
Now
It's
this is
so
where
pretty.
you're gonna cut at your slant, okay? You're too high up. So wait, come back down here. Okay, there you go. So now you see where the bottom is?
Okay.
Slant your scissors. There you go, and cut. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty.
There you go.
That's so pretty.
She ain't even did all nothing.
I
for
know,
real, y'all.
but I
So
like,
excited.
I like simple stuff too. Like this is like.
Okay, well let's get your roses in there.
Okay.
There you go. You can turn it
Okay.
so you can see. There you go.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Perfect. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and now we're gonna do this next one.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna just pull this guard petal off. There you
Okay,
go.
all right, okay.
So now you got your white roses, you got your white lily, and now you're gonna decorate kind of around it,
This
okay?
is so pretty. Okay.
So these are called green buttons.
And what are these?
These are Hypericum berries.
Oh, I always thought. Well, I know they're not tomatoes, but I call them tomatoes.
No, they are not tomatoes.
Okay.
Please don't eat these, y'all.
I've always wondered if I could. So you can't eat these.
No, I would not.
Okay.
Just me. Now y'all do what you want.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Now you don't want stuff higher than like your focal flowers. Like this lily is called a focal flower. Your roses are focals. So you don't want to hide like, some of your really, really focal stuff.
Okay.
Now these leaves, I will say, you do want to pull some of these out because you don't want too many leaves and stuff getting in your water because that can help create bacteria, which will kill the flowers quicker. So there you go. So now you got your carnations.
Okay.
And it really doesn't matter what order you put them in. It's just however you want to do it. Now you got Austro. This is called Ostromeria. So this
Ostromeria?
This is Ostromeria.
Maria. Ostromeria.
Ostromeria. Yep. Now, if you cut these all at the same time, they're all going to be the same length. So if you don't want them the same length, you can't cut them all at the same time. This is an Inchworm exclusive, y'all.
This is an Inchworm exclusive. And I'm like really vibing. Like this is like a vibe.
It is a vibe, though. It's a vibe. Here she go, cutting everything at one level.
Jordan, how should I do it?
Come on, help her out, Jordan. Because I'm not going to help her. This is her creation. So Jordan's saying put one in here. You got like 4. So think about the symmetry of it all, right? Spread it around. They don't all have to go in one spot. You are doing awesome up in here.
I just need a little encouragement.
You are
here.
doing it. You are doing it.
See, I feel like that looks good.
Come on, y'all. Give it up for an Inchworm exclusive. Now, if you think you can do better, call us. 7673. Okay? Come talk to me.
So nice.
But you did good.
Thank
You did good. It's not horrible. I will tell you that.
It's bad?
It's not horrible.
That means it's bad.
It's not horrible.
I like it.
I'm glad you. That's all that matters. See, if the customer is happy, you have done your job, girl. You love it.
Yes.
Then you rocked that. You knocked it out of the park. That is
Okay.
all that is important to me.
So I have lilies. I have Austramaria.
You got it.
What are the tomatoes called?
Hypericum berries.
Hypericum berries.
Mhm.
White roses.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plants?
This is Pittosporum or pit for short.
Pittosporum.
Variegated pit. Mhm.
And that's it. And carnation.
Green buttons.
And
Yep.
green buttons.
And carnations.
I got it.
That's it.
Well, look. Tell everybody.
In your pink vase.
In my pink vase.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
You're
This was a
welcome.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm really hyped right now.
I'm hyped for you.
Everybody, make sure you all come out to Popes Florist for every celebration, funeral, whatever occasion you need flowers. Come and support Popes Florist right here in
Come on down,
Waukegan.
y'all.
Tell everybody where they can, the address and everything.
Yes, so it's 2116 Grand Avenue. And you can also visit our website, www.popesflorist.com. Give us a call, again, 847-263-7673.
Thank you for tuning in to
Lovely
Wiggling
job.
on the Street.
We wiggling, we wiggling.
And I will see you all on our next episode. And don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.